tough, but you know what? That's the stuff you have to do when you're trying to change, when you're trying to not just lose weight, not just get off of whatever addictions or alcohol. It doesn't matter what it is. The key to transformation is embracing things that are uncomfortable. Listen, as difficult as that is, and as that was, that's what I needed to do to maintain the lifestyle that I've tried to forge for myself. There's a concept called voluntary discomfort, where you do things that you don't want to do. You work out, you exercise, you run, you jump rope, you avoid things that you like doing. That's what the lifestyle of change is all about. And what I want you all to understand, these are the things that you do when you want to be transformed. I'm Dr. Joe, and this is Transformed.
This is the life, this is the life, this is the life, this is the lifestyle, this is the life, 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 this is the life. Ain't nothing like hip hop music, music. This is the life, this is the life, this is the life, this is the life, this is the life.
So, everybody always wants to know, how do you change? Now, the key is change always comes from the same place. If you're trying to get out of debt to become financially secure, if you're addicted to drugs or alcohol and you're trying to become sober, if you're overweight and you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to become a better person, better man, woman, doesn't matter. The key is when you're able to push through the difficult times, the voluntary discomfort, embracing the things that you need to do that you may not want to do to get to the point where you want to be. That's what transformation is all about. It's something that I had to do, and it's something that everybody who's ever transformed anything in their lives has had to do. Now, Jotisha is an amazing individual. She has a great story. She has a story that's full of pain, full of discomfort, full of obstacles, but she never quit. She never gave up. She kept on overcoming. She kept on pressing through. Now, I want you to take a look at her story. I want you to take a look at what we have for you and see how when she got to the point of obstacles and when she got to her quit, that she never stopped. She pushed through it. She was able to persevere and forge ahead. Let's look at Jotisha.
Okay, so it is Monday, week 2 the start of week 2, day 1, and it has been a long morning thus far. Oh, it is 5 o'clock, after 5 o'clock, right? Well, it's almost 5 o'clock right now. But it has been a busy day with work. Work has been out of control today. I have had client after client after client after client, and they mamas calling me today, and it's been a long day. But I did manage to get all of my meals in. I'm drinking my water while I work constantly. I'm still working. I'm sitting here at this laptop for the last, I don't even know how many hours. But I had to take a little break because my mind was starting to trip. But today I did my meals. I have one more meal to go at 6 o'clock. And I did not get my workout in as of yet because the morning has just been so hectic. However, I do plan to get to the gym or a walk sometime this evening. That's in plans.
I do a lot of work from home. As a real estate agent and a life insurance agent, I can do everything from home. So that was really great because I never missed I did miss a meal a couple times as far as like going to show houses, but my meals were always on time. Like I have them written down in my notebook, they're always on time. So that wasn't stressful. It was just, dealing with my kids, especially my 16-year-old son, and trying to be a mom, a single mom, and now he's 16, he's feeling himself. Those were the only things that really was having me bothered, because I can't, just trying to talk to him and lead him and give him good, lead him down the right path, to not make mistakes. Even though I know he was gonna make some mistakes, but it was just, he was just the only thing that was really bothering me. But after we talked, and he was like, "Mom, you taught me. I'm never gonna hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. The last thing I want to do is hurt you." So that was my only really, that was a struggle, is my son, because I'm a single black mom to a little black boy, and it's hard out there dealing with the world is crazy. So, but as far as balancing, like my workouts and my food, all of that it was easy because I was at home all the time. Okay, leaving the gym with my mini-me. Well, he's not really mini. He's a little taller than me, but that's my mini-me. So got an hour in cardio. Yeah, I was tired. It was time to go eat. So that is it. Good workout. First time ever doing an hour straight of cardio. Straight, no stopping. So I'm proud of myself for that. That was a win. So I'm about to get home and eat this third meal. Okay, good morning, guys. It is Saturday, June 19th. Happy Juneteenth. It's week 2, day 6, and today is a weigh-in day. I didn't have anybody at home today to help me get the numbers, so I'm gonna jump on the scale and let you guys know what it says. I'm nervous, but we're about to get it done, okay? So, week 2, day 6, weigh-in day. Okay, let's do this. The scale is at 202, guys. 202. Close to getting up under that 200 mark. 202. I am good with that for now. Because I'm coming for that 202. Okay? Weigh-in day. For the most part, I am still, of course, loving the process. I did get a little discouraged. Yesterday was weigh-in, and I lost 1 pound from last week's weigh-in. I was okay with the 1 pound because 1 pound loss is a lot better than 1 pound gain, but I just figured with all the working out that I did last week and following my meals like clockwork, like to the T, I just was hoping that it would be more than 1 pound loss.
Why don't you go to Noom or Weight Watchers and waste time and money? See, you wasting my time. At least they getting your money. Shoot, if I was getting paid, I wouldn't care. Go on. You can gain the world. At least if you gonna be the recipient of this, you can act appreciative by obeying and doing what you're supposed to get the results that you're supposed to leave, so you can go on and live your life healthy. At least do that.
That's it. I'm done. Like, I'm doing what I can. There's nothing's working. I'm done. But I'm like, that's just a setback. Like, my mind frame was like, girl, you got this. Like, just take it up a notch. Take it up a notch. Like, you got this. Like, you feel, the way I feel surpassed everything. The scale being stuck, the way I feel so great. So that little scale, like, is no match for me because I'm coming for it. I am seriously right now, I'm exhausted. And this is just Monday. But I am determined. When I was this afternoon, the second trip to the gym has the mirrors and the little everywhere. Have mirrors everywhere, of course. And I was on the elliptical machine, and I was like, I'm tired. It was like, just let me get this 20 minutes in. I did an hour earlier today. Just let me get extra 20 minutes in. And at 10 minutes,
my body was like wanting to shut down. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't gonna shut down, but I had to tell myself, like, come on, you got 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes. And I looked over at the mirror. I was like, yeah, you got 10 more minutes. You got 10 more minutes. Because I did not like what I saw in the mirror. So yeah, you're gonna have to get through this 10 more minutes. So my goal for this week is to get 2 workouts in each day. And I'm telling you, after the first workout, I came home. I was exhausted. Like, I was exhausted. Like, I had to have a nap. So I took a nap, got up, ate my last meal at 4:30, and then I went to the gym again with my son. I didn't want to, but I had to. That's the thing about getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, so to speak. So I got out, and went to the gym, got it done. And I felt good after the fact. Like, I was proud of myself. Like, you did it. You told yourself you was tired, but you got up nonetheless, and you got it done. So that was a win for me.
I looked at myself in the mirror, and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I've been in that bathroom for like an hour and a half, and I was like, oh, okay, you look different than you did last week. So just because the scale didn't move does not necessarily mean that it was not lost. Like, the fat wasn't lost, but it was just in different places. So that just made me like want to push a little bit harder, a lot harder actually.
You got one shot at the title. That's why I don't let people come through again. No. People be trying to sneak in. Well, why didn't you get the first time? Well, I wasn't focused. Well, you ain't. If you to get it right one time, why you get it right again? If you date somebody that screwed it up, you gonna give them another shot? I hope not. You got one shot.
And like, you need to do this and you do that, and it's just not where you want to be. You know, at that point it was like, okay, well, you're not going hard enough. Like, you were not, like, the meals were perfect. The meals were perfect, but it's just I was not moving as vigorous as I should have been the week prior. And it was like I wanted to give up, because it's like, it's been a long time since I've actually moved, so it's like I felt like I was gonna die. Like, it was points where I felt like I was gonna lose everything in my stomach. Like, from working out, it's like, how much harder can I go? I can't go any harder. But as time progressed and my body got acclimated with actually moving, it became easier. So.
So I woke up about 5:45, 6 o'clock. And the first thing I did when I opened my eyes, I gave glory to God for waking me up. And I just lay there for about maybe what seemed to be 15, 20 minutes, and I just cried. Because I just want to hold my son. I just want to hold my son. And I miss him. Every day I wake up with this pain in my heart, and I go to bed with the same pain in my heart. And then sometimes throughout the day, some days I get a stab of pain. I mean, I'm thinking of my son constantly, every day, almost every second of the day. But so I woke up about 5:45, 6 o'clock. I did a little bit of weeping, and I rolled over, grabbed my phone, and I read my Bible. I have my Bible app on my phone, and I read from there every morning. I also do like different devotionals or reading plans. And right now I'm doing a reading plan called Surviving Sorrow. Devotions for parents that are grieving. And as I was reading, I read the scripture, Isaiah 61, 1 through 3. And I know I've read it before because it was already highlighted. But this morning, I really needed it. Verse 3 says, and provide for those who grieve in Zion, to bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes, the oil of joy instead of mourning, and a garment of praise instead of a spirit of despair. They will be called oaks of righteousness, a planting of the Lord for the display of his splendor. So, I read that, marinated for a minute on that scripture, and I cried more. Visualizing that the Lord is right here talking to me, like sitting here. Whatever questions I have, like I have a lot of questions like why? Like what did I do wrong? Why take my baby? So I have those questions, and he always seems to, it feels like he's wrapping his arms around me and letting me know that my child is, and know it's painful right now, but you will see him again. You will see him again. You will be in heaven. You will see him again. But you have to do the right thing. So, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. I miss my son so much, but it's a struggle. I promised myself I wasn't going to cry while I do this.
I know it's hard. I know to all my leaders, you got to hear it. Quit making excuses and do the work. Do the work. I need to tighten up. I think I've been too lenient on the folk that I even allow in it. It needs to be one of those things. If you gain weight, and I may even do it. If somebody gain weight, you out, gone, because there's no excuse. You're not doing anything. You're holding everybody else back. Shoot, we all suffer, starting with me. We all suffering. Getting better. And see, I get upset because for all the folk who quit or been dropped out, do you know how many folk that I got right now? Literally people saying, please let me in, like it's life or death. And you up here wasting space. That's why I don't let people come through this process again. You got one shot at the title.
So this is my lovely 18-year-old daughter, my mini me, my road dog.
Don't laugh.
But so she was wanting to jump on just to say how she see the changes since this 4 weeks.
She looks so healthy and her skin looks so clear. And she looks so happy. And we love to see it.
They do. And they're proud of me. They see that I put in the work, the effort, and they're extremely proud, which is a plus. They are my reason. My kids are my reason that I'm doing this, that I'm getting healthy and just wanting to be a healthier me. And this is a lifetime change.
Somebody tell Dr. Joe that I need to come on this show and work out.
You can do that. Anyway, she does need the discipline because she likes to eat the bad stuff.
I like pizza rolls, as you can tell.
I've learned through this process from my kids that the last thing that my kids want to do is to hurt their mommy, because they know who's there for them. They know who's providing. They know that sometimes you have to remind them of those things, but they know.
Okay, guys, it's Saturday, June 26th, and today is the weigh-in day. Okay. My goal for this week is to get under the 200 mark. So let's see how I did. $199.2, guys. 199.2. Let me see if you guys can see it. Boom. 199.2. Yes, I did it. I made it. 199, under 200. Still more work to do. I got a ways to go, but I'm gonna get there. I'm excited. I'm happy with those numbers for today. Next week is a whole different week coming up, so gonna let you know how I go. But under the 200 mark, guys, feeling good.
So what's the key to being transformed? The key to being transformed as to what you should see and know is anybody can change. Anybody can go from where they were to where they want to be. The difference is, and the reason why you find people who do change and those who don't, is because those who do change get to a point when they believe that they can change. It's about personal belief. It's about finding something from within yourself and then manifesting that, whether it's becoming free of food addictions, free of drugs, alcohol, becoming debt-free, pursuing your dreams, your visions, your business aspirations. It doesn't matter what it is. The moment you begin to believe in yourself is the moment you begin to manifest change in your life, especially when you have directions on how to do that. Now, we've seen that on Today with Jotisha. It's not about a person who has a perfect life or a person who has a life that's full of roses and peaches, but despite what obstacles manifest in life, you can overcome those things and still change and be the person that you want to be. Be your best possible self when you believe in you. Listen, on next week, you're going to hear an amazing story. A person who was able to transform despite physical ailments, physical difficulties. And once again, we see that the thread of uniqueness has everything to do with believing in self. Tune in on next week as you see more of Transform. Peace. Dr. Joe here. I'm the executive producer of Transformed. I'm so glad that you've taken the time to watch these episodes, but I want to ask you to help us remain independent. As you know, on television and many different networks, you don't see a lot of things that are always positive, that are uplifting, whereby human beings are the individuals where value is given. This is a process that is the treasure of our local community. When we look at African Americans and see the disparity in terms of our health, in terms of living in food deserts, in terms of having high amounts of heart disease, stroke, etc., this is a solution to a problem in our community. The only way we can continue this is by your financial donations. If you look at the information on the screen, I'm asking if you'll send us a $5 to a $10 donation, something that's very possible for hopefully most people. Those gifts will go to our organization that we may continue to offer this process absolutely free. We thank you for tuning in and thank you for your support. Be blessed. Peace.